Hi guys, this is Joel Kennedy with Kennedy Violins, and today I thought I'd do a quick video on how to change a string. So as string players, you know, we have to change strings fairly often. Sometimes they're broke or wore out or something like that. But a lot of times people are kind of intimidated by it, and they're kind of self-taught and they're not really looking forward to it, and sometimes it's just a little bit frustrating. So I'm hoping to help you guys out today, show you a few easy tricks to change a string, because really it should only take about 30 seconds or so to change a violin string. Okay, so first of all, the violin I'm using has one fine tuner on it. Now the violin you may be using might have 4 fine tuners, but it doesn't matter. The string attaches to the little arm here on the fine tuner the same way. Most strings have a ball end that fits inside the slot on the arm, regardless of how many fine tuners you have or what style it is. They're all pretty similar. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is remove the broken string. Of course, there's nothing wrong with the string. We're just going to pretend. And if it is broken, you'll have remnants here on the peg that you have to remove. So you'll want to pull on the remnant and then just let the peg unwind. Okay, good. So we've done that, and usually the other end, the ball end, will just fall out. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is stick the ball end in the little arm on the fine tuner, right? And then one of the most important things to do is to keep tension on the string so the ball doesn't come out. A lot of times when you're first learning how to do this, one end will keep on falling out and it's just really frustrating. Just keep tension on that string no matter what hand you're using, and then it'll be a lot easier. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to stick the string in the hole in the peg. Now, you don't want the string to be going over the top of strings in your peg box or underneath them. The easiest way to avoid that is to just, when you push the peg in, make sure the hole on the peg is right next to the inside of the scroll box here. That'll kind of avoid you putting the string in and having it intermix with the other strings. Okay, so now we're just going to put the string in the peg, and then we're going to tighten it a couple times, get it on there. Okay, so once you do that, then I'm having a little trouble with this string because it's getting worn out from me doing these videos. Okay, so once you get it in there, notice I keep on keeping tension on the string. Now this is probably one of the most important steps. Once you've got it on the peg a couple times around, now push the string towards the peg that you're turning. This is going to wind the string against the sides of the scroll box, and it's going to prevent the peg from unwinding once you get it tight. So while we've got the string towards the peg that you're turning, now you're going to push the peg in while you turn it, just gently. Now the harder you push that peg in, the tighter the peg's going to be once you're done. So through practice, you learn kind of how hard to push that in. So now you're guiding the string, and you want it to be on the nut, and you want it to be on the notch here on the bridge. And then you just tighten it. Good. Now the string isn't too tight right now, but the one thing that we want to do is most E strings in particular will have a little piece of plastic here that prevents the string from biting into the bridge. So we're going to use our index fingers and just gently pull up that string and then slide that piece of plastic onto the bridge. That's going to prevent that string from biting into the bridge. Most of your other strings won't have that little plastic insert, but the E strings almost always do. Okay, so now we've got that. Now we're free to tune it to pitch. And it's that easy. Now, a violin is tuned in fifths, so as a violinist, and I'm used to hearing the fifth, I tune it that way. But you can emit the pitch of the string with a tuner, a keyboard, a piano, a pitch pipe, you know, whatever you got, just match the pitch, and you'll be all right. Okay, so that's about it. All right, so now I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to do it a little bit faster, and just to show you just a little bit of review here. All right, so we're going to remove the string. Okay, and I'm going to try to straighten the end of this string a little bit to try to mimic a new string, because they're always kind of a pain to get in the peg when they're all curly like this. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we stick this ball end in the arm. We keep tension on the string so it doesn't fall out. And now we're going to stick it in the peg hole, right? Then we lightly turn that peg, get it around a couple times. We keep tension on the string so it doesn't fall out. Good, then we go towards the peg that we're turning and we tighten. We push in while we turn. We make sure we get on the nut and the bridge. And now we're going to make sure that little plastic insert is in between the string and the bridge. And now we're free to tighten it to pitch. And that's it. Once you practice a little bit, you should be able to change the string in 30 seconds or less. It's a pretty easy thing to do. Okay, so I hope I've helped you guys out, maybe answer some questions. If you have any additional questions or comments, just put them down in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be doing a bunch of videos these days, 1 or 2 videos a week, and put some information out there, maybe answering some of your guys' questions. And of course, always feel free to contact Kennedy Violins. We're players and teachers here. We're always happy to answer any kind of questions you got. Thank you.